Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I'm going to give double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstone that tell me this truth and rule well. And I want to say Shalom to Yaakam and Akwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. Alright. Today's topic, alright, is Hotel Noto Urban Explorer installs door locks. Alright. R5. Alright. I'll call it R5. Alright. I know it's pronounced individually. Alright. But I'm going to call it R5 because, you know, YouTube be doing some crazy stuff. Alright. With the algorithm. Alright. So, like it says, Hotel Noto Urban Explorer installs R5 door locks. Alright. C-hip. Alright. That's the C-hip right there. It says Hotel Noto Urban Explorer can eliminate the threat of unauthorized key card cloning with the door lock implementation. Alright. It says the Hotel Noto Urban Explorer on Santiago, Chile has implemented security access platforms from Asa Abloy Global Solutions. The property now has all areas of the property fully secured against unauthorized access. We still going? Core. 1 minute. Bear with me. The wiring in this house is all messed up. So, if someone flips a switch, sometimes it just messes up the Wi-Fi and all that. Alright, we're back. Alright. It says, by implementing VinCard signature RFID on guest room doors, Hotel Noto Urban Explorer can eliminate the threat of unauthorized key card cloning. As RFID-based solution, Signature RFID also removes the frequent and inconvenient use of guests having to return to the front desk due to key cards becoming demagnetized and inoperable. All right, now this is all bullshit that they're feeding you. This is true. All right, but this it's gonna help. Lock it down and secure against unauthorized access, and it deals away with the inconvenient use of, having to return your key cards because they come demagnetized. That doesn't happen all that often. That isn't a constant thing that happens, getting your card demagnetized. All right, sure, maybe once in a blue moon, as they say, but it isn't that big of an issue. I've stayed at a lot of hotels in my life, and never have I had to go and be like, this card, I think maybe once, and I'm not even 100% sure about that, about becoming demagnetized. Alright, it says, by implemented alongside the Vision Line Access Management System, VinCard Signature RFID can enhance security and operational efficiency by letting hotel staff instantly deactivate key cards that are lost or suspected of being stolen. Alright, now, are alarm bells going off inside of your head? Alright, because they should be, but we know that they're not, because a lot of you people ain't got nothing upstairs anyway. Alright, let's get a scripture. Alright, Revelation 13 and 16 through 13 and 17. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man may buy or sell save he that had the mark or the number of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. There it is, a number of a man, and that man being Esau Edom. And his number is 666. Alright? That should be ringing alarms. Alright? Where are we right here? And no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. Alright? And what do we got going? Let's see. We got a couple pictures here. Alright? Amazon One. What is Amazon One? Let's look it up. Amazon One. Amazon One is a payment system offered by Amazon and is based on biometrics and works by reading the user's palm print. It is used by retailers like Whole Food Market, Amazon Go Grocery. Alright. Look at this. I had a picture of it somewhere. I guess I don't now. It might have been on the phone. I was going to do this as a walk and talk, but I figured just stay home. All right, there you go. There you go. Does this ring any bells? Oh, here's another thing. Well, how are they gonna get in the store? What about this? All right, these are called wave sense switches. All right, if you look up wave sense switch, wave sense switches. All right, here you go. Wave to open. All right, and as the moment, all right, it's just a wave to open system. All right, but that eventually it goes by motion, but eventually it's gonna wave to open, and because it's gonna detect that C hip. All right, the RFID. All right, the digital all. All right, the MOT B. All right. These are blood monitoring systems. We're not looking for those. I was just scrolling through. This is the Securetron. All right, wave to open. All right, and they have those wave to call. All right, there's been, and those are out there. Here's another one. Those are out there. Brothers have posted videos on having to use them to get into places or bathrooms or certain places like that. They're rolling them out. All right, and as of now, you just wave your hand. All right, and it'll open. But eventually, you're gonna have to have something right here. All right, to get that open. That thing's gonna be the C hip. All right. Now put those words together if you can't get it. C hip. All right, of the RFID variety. All right, the C hip of the RFID variety. All right, and you should be able to put RFID together, just individual letters. All right, so Amazon One. All right, wave sense. You got all that going down. All right, and it's lucky if there's going to be sound going on in the background. So yeah, it says, and no man might, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, so all these things should be ringing bells. All right, you should be having alarms going off saying, hey, this seems this seems strange. All right, how does Amazon One work? It says your hands are uniquely yours. All right, your palm is made up of tiny distinct features on and below the surface, many that are indiscernible to the human eye or a standard camera. The Amazon One device is designed to read them, and I guarantee you that has probably either has an RFID, almost said it there. All right, I guarantee it has a RFID reader in it. All right, or it's going to soon have one in it. A lot of the time they pre-pack them. All right, more than likely pre-pack them so they can just flip a switch. All right, and it'll go from this to having to take the RFID. It says in seconds process proprietary imaging and computer vision algorithms capture and encrypt your palm image to create your unique palm signature. Blah 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 blah. All right, it's a bunch of bullshit. All right, and as you can see, they're not always just one big device as this. They make small little tiny ones as well. Pay with your palm. That shit's fucking. I don't even know why you'd want to do that. Alright, might be the fastest way to pay for stuff in stores. Alright, so not either way. What if you're just going too crazy? Either way, they got your palm print on file. Alright, you're basically paying with your palm print. They have your information. Either way, but if you think this isn't gonna eventually switch into something such as a RFID reader, alright, you must be stupid. Alright, look at this. Alright, what did I title this lesson? I had it on the mobile. What did I call this? Said it's right in front of your eyes, Jake. Alright? That's the name of this lesson, more than likely. It's right in front of your eyes, Jake. Here's another one, alright? And they say this one said that it was on the fact check website, it said it was fake. Alright, but I have reason to doubt that. Alright? If I go over here, alright, and go to, bear with me one moment. If I go, okay, bin B, alright. So if you go to Starbucks cashless, alright, you go to type in Starbucks cashless, they're going to say that this one's fake, alright, but check this out, alright, they're going to see fact check, Starbucks has not said it's going cashless, blah, 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 all that, right? So that's what they're saying. Let's go to fact check, let's see, I bet it's going to say it's fake, alright, and PolitiFact is a bunch of fucking bullshit, alright, don't believe anything from PolitiFact, because this is force-fed to you by the fucking, media, so of course they're going to say it's false. Alright, so it says they're false, blah, 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 blah. Okay, this never happened, alright? That picture never happened, alright? Well, check this out. If we go over here, alright, and there should be a picture right here, alright? I'm back in the PD, alright? The CV19 PD, alright? Should be able to figure that out. Ben B, alright, from Twitter. Starbucks at the office is now cashless. Pretty cool to see, a sign of the times. Oh, look at that. All right, at Starbucks in selected stores. So they've done it before. All right, they have done it before. All right, and they're gonna say it's bullshit. This is literally a guy literally took a picture at the office saying that it's you know. So hey, it's on 2021. All right, let's see what else we got. Another one. All right, you're seeing this in real-time application, and they're saying it's fake. All right, so hey, if they're not gonna believe it, hey, don't let them believe it. Whatever. But you're gonna find out soon that eventually you're not gonna be able to go to Starbucks. You're not gonna be able to go to Walmart. You're not gonna be able to go to Target. You're not gonna be able to go to these stores or gas stations, or even leave. All right, out of certain areas. All right, unless you have this CHIP. All right. This MOT B, all right, this digital law, all right, and he calls it. Let's read it again. Revelation 13:16 to 13:17, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. All right, so the rich and the poor are going to have to get this, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, and if you see these, all right. Coincidentally, all right, they all use your hand. All right, coincidentally, it looks like they're all using their right hand too. All right, most people are right-handed. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, so unless you have that mark, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. All right, let's go to Ecclesiastes 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as Ryan, come on now. Ecclesiastes 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right, and so they're gonna tell you, these are just, it's making payments easier, it's fast, it's convenient, it's contactless. All right, you just scan your palm, you don't need, or where is it? It says, let's find it. Where was it? Bear with me. More convenient, staff members can also extend stays or reassign guests to new rooms without requiring a front desk visit, or reissuing of new key cards. What else is another one? What did it say? It said it removes the frequent and inconvenient issue of guests having to return to the front desk due to key cards becoming demagnetized and inoperable. It's inconvenient, convenience, fast. That's how they're playing it off. All right, it's gonna be convenient. You'll have all of your information in the right of your hand. All right, it's this little C-hip that we put in your hand, and it's gonna make everything easier. You don't have to carry your ID. You don't have to carry your your driver's license, your medical identification. You don't need any of that. All right, you won't have to carry your credit cards, your debit cards with you, or no cash. All right, and hey, that's gonna all lead up into a globalized, centralized digital currency that's ran by these global these global elitists. All right, the elite. All right, these big league banking families. All right, and they're going to be able to control what you do with that money, whether you get that money, what you're allowed to do with the money. There's already been things talking about carbon payment, and they can if you're going over too much carbon emissions, or whatever they call it. All right, if you're emitting too much carbon, all right, by too much meat or whatever you're eating, they can cut you off and say, hey, you're no longer allowed to buy any meat. All right, and so they can basically cut off your food supply. And guess what? If you don't have any cash, it's not like you can go anywhere else. That card, every time you're going to swipe it, is going to say nothing. All right, the only thing you're going to be able to do is maybe kill someone else and take their card. All right, and that's for cards at the time. It's eventually going to be the C-hip in your hand. All right. Ecclesiastes 12:10 once again. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. And there should be big ass red flags, sirens. Those sirens that they use in the movie. They should all be going on right now, but you're too busy and fucking around. All right, this shit is here. All right, basically they already got the technology for it. All right, they're already talking about RFID technologies. All right, they got something called what is it, cloud RFID. All right, RFID cloud, all right, and I always like to bring this up. It says RFID in the cloud. ID cloud is this the same one? Slovakia. Hopefully you can still hear me. Bear with me. It did the thing again, because this fucking wiring is all fucked up. There we are. All right. Let's see. Is this it was wasn't like it was called rain. All right. Let's see. Yeah, see, they got it in the cloud as well. All right. So rain RFID is a passive battery-free wireless technology. And mind you, you're gonna say, "Oh, that's used for that's for tracking clothing and merchandise." Hey, well, to these global elites, all right, these elitists, all right, these elites, all right, big league banking corporations, all right, your Rockefellers, all right, and so on. We're basically just merchandise to them. That's what they think of us as. Rain RFID is a passive battery-free wireless technology that connects billions of everyday items to the internet, all right, which will eventually be you if you go and take that thing. All right, RAIN RFID systems enable businesses and consumers to identify, locate, authenticate, and engage with every item that's tagged in RFID or RAIN RFID tag, providing rich real-time data and insights. So it's going to let you know where that item is, where it went, where it has been. All right, locate, authenticate, and engage with every item that's been tagged. All right, for businesses and consumers. All right, and that's eventually going to go to elites. All right, to know where you are, what you're doing. All right. See. All right, so hey, again, we're gonna read it again. Ecclesiastes 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right, and Esau back in the day, Esau being the so-called white man, Esau back in the day used to have their stuff on lock. All right, but Yahweh Shem Shai is giving his people the minds to see through their schemes. All right, and through those prophets that he gave the that woke up, all right, and gave the truth, all right, which came out of the One West, all right. They were able to spread that to other people, wake them up, all right, and now it's everywhere, all right. You got brothers teaching all across, the United States and the rest of the world, all right. And even if you're not in this truth, all right, even Esau, all right, these bugged out Edomites, all right, even there, now they're going crazy about getting sea-hipped. All right, saying the government's going to do that to us. All right, talking about the anti-VAX. All right, so hey, where do you think all that came from? All right, where do you think that came from? They got a little piece of the truth. They couldn't get the whole of it. All right, and now they're stuck in that that state. All right. Psalms 55:21, again speaking on Esau. All right, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. All right, so you're going to say, what is it? His words are smoother than butter. All right, convenient, contactless. All right, what do we got? Let's find the keywords here. All right, where were they? Inconvenient. All right, let's see. Convenience, talking about how you don't have to. You can extend your stays without having to go back up there. Just fucking go up there and get your goddamn card. Jeez, man. Come on now. So, hey, like it says, Psalms 55:21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than the oil, yet were they drawn swords. All right? Hey, if you don't get it, you don't get it. Revelation 12:12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and to the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right, we're seeing this, in bit and bit, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse as we get deeper and deeper and deeper into Jacob's trouble. All right, because we're basically in the Jacob's trouble. What do you call it? Prologue? Is it the prologue? The prequel? All right, we're in Jacob's trouble light. All right, but it's going to get a whole lot worse. All right, and they're gonna get worse and worse and worse. All right, and they're gonna mandate first that C-HIP's gonna be optional. Then they're gonna mandate it, It's going to be mandatory to get it. If you don't get it, you're going to be taken off to camps, all right, slaughtered, all right, killed, ravaged, all sorts of terrible things, all right, and that's in the camps. And before that, there's going to be murder, death, destruction. Your neighbor's going to be coming and blowing holes through your head, all right, to get to your food because no one's going to have food, all right, and ultimately, that's going to be one of the situations that they're going to use to get you to take that CHIP is they're going to be like, well, we got food, all right, but we need to regulate it, or whatever they're going to bullshit and lie and say, hey, we're going to regulate it, all right, we need this to track how many people are feeding, make sure nobody's getting more than they got, all right, and hey, then they're going to put that little CHIP in your hand, and guess what? You're marked. That's the mark of the beast, all right, and guess what? Hey, you're done. No salvation coming back from that, all right, even if not if you're even if you're Jake, all right. That's instant. That's burning. All right, instant burning. All right. Well, not that's basically condemning you. All right, it's saying, hey, you don't want saved. All right, you're not gonna get saved. And you can't repent from taking that CHIP. All right, that's that. Let's see. Matthew 16:2, 16:3. Again, hey, look. All these things are right in front of your eyes. All right, in front of your eyes. Pay with your palm. We're going cashless. All right. Wave to open, Amazon One, all right, read your palm, all that stuff. Hey, it should be sounding alarm bells, all right. Matthew 16:2, 16:3. And he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, you will say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, all right. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering, all right. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? All right, you can look outside and say, hey, that's a big ass cloud, it's gonna rain, or hey, it's a little dark out there, there might be a thunderstorm, or hey, it's looking like it might snow, it's a little cold outside, it might snow, or all these different signs coming, all right, and you can see those, all right. But when you see these, and you see events like what happened in 2019, 2020. All right, and the shutdowns, and you see all these events, all right, and you see wars starting up with Ukraine and Russia, all right. Here, let's grab that. All right, right here, Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars, but see that ye not be troubled, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places, and we are seeing that. All right, what does it say? Matthew 24:8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All right, and then what's going to happen? Then they shall deliver you up to be afflicted. All right, and for my name's sake. Matthew 24:10. Let me go ahead and reset the damn camera again. Matthew 24:10. And they shall and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, and many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. All right, hey. Iniquity shall abound, love of many waxing cold. You're going to have your best friend come over and dome your ass. All right, slit your throat. All right, dome you. All right, hey. Split your wig, as some people like saying. Hey. It's gonna be a situation. All right, you're gonna have to go through it. All right, many shall be offended, betray one another, and shall hate one another. Hey, it's coming. It's coming. All right. Hey, and they're gonna and they shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. It is coming. All right. Matthew 24:8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All these are the beginning of sorrows. What is the beginning? In case you don't know, beginning, the point in time or space at which something starts. All right. So sorrow is beginning to start. We're already in it. Hey, wake the fuck up, Jake. All right, what was the name of the lesson? What did I call it? Said, it's right in front of your eyes, Jake. All right, so wake the fuck up. All right, well, I'm not gonna put that in there, but it's right in front of your eyes, Jake. All right, but seriously, wake the fuck up, man. Damn, you can't see all this. You're too busy going to clubs and shit, but you can't see what's going down. You're gonna be, man. Esau's gonna fuck you up, Jake. All right, Esau's gonna fuck you up. All right, here. This is for you, Jake. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. Thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. Alright? A lot of our people are dumb as a goddamn brick. Alright? Hey, that's just how it is. Alright? Again, Revelation 13 and 16 through 17, just to drive it in. And he causeth all, and maybe this will stick in your head, and he causeth all, both small and great. Alright? So small of stature and great of stature, rich and poor. Alright? The richest of the wealthiest and the poorest of the poor. Free and bond, the people that are free and the people that are in captivity and in slavery, alright, and don't have free will. To receive, who's he what is it again? Let's read it. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, alright, and that no man, how many men? 1, 2, and that no man might buy or sell save he, which means who can, nobody can buy or sell, but who can, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Alright, so guess what? You want to go to the store and get yourself some food? Guess what? Without that mark, you're not going to be able to do it. Alright, you want to go get you a bottle of water? Without that mark, you're not going to be able to do it. Some clothes? Without that mark, you're not going to be able to do it. You want to get some gas? Without that mark, you're not going to be able to do it. Hey, that's the situation. Alright? That's the situation. Matthew 24, and you should see, hey, you should take these other countries for an example. Look what's going on in, China. Look what's going on in, the Philippines. All right, over there, it might not be the Philippines, all right, but hey, look what's going on in Palestine, all right, Palestine, Palestine, not Palestine, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, all right, Palestine, Slovakia, all right, look what's going on over there, all right, a lot of these Asian countries, man, hey, the government's fucking them up, all right, and hey, you think that's not going to come over here? That's just pride at that point. You're proud if you think your government's not going to do that. You think the U.S. government's above that? All right, they killed a whole bunch of people. Black Wall Street. Killed a bunch of their own people. Well, not their own people. All right, their own people are their Edomites. But hey, and they kill a bunch of their own people too. All right, constantly on a day-to-day basis. Matthew 24 and 19 to 22. All right, hey, listen to this. And woe unto them that are with child. This is the days that are coming, all right? And woe unto them with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation. Great tribulation. Let's grab that, all right? Tribulation, cause of great trouble or suffering. Trouble, worry, anxiety, burden, affliction, ordeal, all right? Trial, adversity, hardship, tragedy, all right? Bad luck. There's no such thing as luck. All right. Misadventure, unhappiness. All right. Woe. All right. And woe actually means destructions. That's actually a great one to get. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor shall ever be. It's going to be the worst thing that's ever happened. All right. D-Day, no, it's going to be worse than that, all right? What about what was going down with us in Egypt, all right, with Pharaoh and all that? Nope, it's going to be worse than that, all right? What about, all the terrible, terrible things that have happened, all right? What about 9/11? It's going to be worse than that, all right? It's going to be the worst thing. You can't even imagine how bad it's going to be. It's going to be that bad, all right? A lot of you people are going to blow your damn brains out, all right? That's how bad it's going to be, all right? And there's some people that are going to try, and they're not going to be able to because most times are going to make that gun just go click, 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 click. You got a bullet in there. It's just not working. Hey. You're going to make you go through this, all right, because of the wickedness that you've done. 22, and except those days should be shortened, there shall be no flesh saved. If the Most High didn't shorten those days, no flesh would be saved. That's how bad it's going to be. Everybody would die. That's how bad it would be, all right? And except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh saved. But for the elect saved, those days shall be shortened. All right, so if you're, hey, that's what we're aiming to be. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you need to repent. All right, come back into the wing of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which is the true name of the Father and the Son. All right, so hey, that's what you need to do, not mess around. All right, because really, this is what you want to be a part of. All right, is the elect. That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. All right, we're hopeful to be of that number because we damn sure don't want to be of the 2/3. All right, so hey. And you other nations, hey, sorry about you, not sorry. There's nothing you can do. Hey, you had a good run. All right, so here, let's just give you a clap. You had a good run. It was a good one. All right. Hey, and that's it for you. All right. You got to go into captivity after that. So, hey, Jake, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as you, you people that look like other nations. All right. They're actually go back to the house of Israel. Repent. Hey, we're almost out of here. We see it getting worse and worse and worse just by looking around. All right. Eventually, you're going to have to get that thing. All right. Or they're going to take you into camp. All right. So with that, let's go over here. I messed up here. Let's go here. So with that, I'm going to close out. I want to say Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until the next one, Lord willing, Shalom.